This video is a long time coming because I'm about to answer one of the most common questions I have received over my years as an Instagram marketer. That is, how do I pick a niche for Instagram? Picking a niche can be one of the more complicated things for people to do because oftentimes we want to offer more than one thing or we serve more than one type of person. So what do you pick? If you've ever struggled with picking a niche for Instagram, you're in the right place because in today's video, I'm going to cover how to choose a niche so that you don't have to stress about it again. And stay tuned until the end where I'm going to share with you the top most profitable niches that I'm seeing on Instagram today. I'm Elise Dharma and I've helped thousands of entrepreneurs, freelancers, and creators like yourself use Instagram to actually bring revenue back to your business. And in today's video, I'm sharing with you how to pick a niche for Instagram. So first things first, we need to cover what the difference is between a niche and a target market. A niche is not the same thing as a target market. A target market is a group of people. Like literally think of a market full of people. That's a target market. A niche is the problem that you solve for that target market. So before you worry about who makes up your target market, things like demographics, gender, location, all that great stuff, you first want to get crystal clear on what's the problem that you can help people solve. So first, you need to write down what's the specific problem and what's your specific solution that you offer. That is your niche. I want you to go ahead and write that down now. If you're struggling with this, and this can be the hardest part, here are some examples to get the ball rolling. So let's say you're a coach. I want you to think about what's the specific transformation that you help your clients get. Is it weight loss, finding the one, making $1 million? These transformations are all vastly different from each other. So it's very important that you're clear on what transformation you're helping your clients achieve. Now, if you're a blogger, I want you to ask yourself, what topic do you find yourself writing about the most that really resonates with people? Is it vegan recipes? Is it first-time mom life? Is it travel hacks for people on a budget? Again, get super specific here. Now, if you sell social media services, I want you to ask yourself, what specific problem do you help solve for businesses? Is it growth, leads, sales, fame? Lastly, if you're a plastic surgeon, and yes, we have plastic surgeons inside of my course, Instagrowth Boss, I want you to think and ask yourself, what's the one procedure people keep coming to you for? Is it Botox? Is it rhinoplasty? Something else? Hint, hint. If you're having trouble narrowing things down and really focusing on the specifics of what you do, I want you to ask yourself, what problems have you already helped people solve? What do people ask you for help with? What problems are you really good at solving? What are you trained in or have experience with? The reason why I'm encouraging you to narrow down and get as specific as possible is because this is the key to success, especially if you're just starting your business in this particular niche. You know the saying that it's better to be a big fish in a small pond than it is to be a small fish in a big pond? That's the concept that we're applying here. It's better for you to be known for one specific thing for a small group of people than one vague or big thing for a large group of people. Now that you're getting closer to your niche, let's talk about communicating your niche because honestly, once you take the steps to put your niche out there, it's actually going to bring clarity back to you. So when you're communicating your niche, what I recommend is for you to make it super clear who you help and how. I want you to get specific. For this, I want you to watch my video, How to Write a Perfect Business Bio, because it will force you to get super clear in a very small amount of space. Then I want you to ask people, your family and friends, for feedback on your bio. You can ask them questions like, is it immediately clear what I do? Is it immediately clear who I'm for and who I'm not for? Is it immediately clear what type of value I bring to my market? Now, if you're with me so far and you're still not clear on your niche, it might be because this one question is holding you back. And that question is, Elise, what if I have 2 niches? What do you do if you're certain that you have 2 different niches, meaning 2 different problems that you solve for your target market? For example, this comes up a lot in network marketing. You might actually have 2 different niches. Part 1 of the business is selling a product or service that usually solves one type of problem for a customer. But part 2 of the business is the business opportunity that comes along with selling the product or building up a team. This solves a totally different problem than the product or service, such as creating residual income. So yes, network marketing actually can have 2 different niches, but this is the big but, the audience is likely the same because the person who was initially interested in your product or service is most likely going to be the same person who's interested in the business opportunity that you offer. So having 2 niches does not automatically mean that you have 2 different audiences. This is a relief because it means you don't need to change your branding or your Instagram account. In fact, I recommend that you still just run 1 account because 1 account will keep you busy enough. To sum how to pick a niche for Instagram, I want you to focus on 2 things, 1 being the specific problem that you solve, and 2 being the specific person who you help. Figure those 2 out and voila, you have your niche. So if you're looking for some inspiration, I'm going to cover the top most profitable niches that I'm seeing on Instagram today. The first is health and fitness, and this has always been a popular niche on Instagram, but you can get more specific. For example, body positivity has really risen as a popular niche within the health and fitness space. So go deep, especially if you're in this world. It doesn't have to be just food and exercise, you can get more specific. The next profitable niche is beauty and makeup. Now, this can include skincare and hair care. Again, you can get deeper and go specific. Next is the business niche, which is the one that I'm in. Now, this is a big niche, so again, you want to get specific, just like my brand, where I focus on helping people use Instagram so that they can actually make money from social media. So again, the business niche is quite broad, including both B2B and B2C, but there's plenty of room for you to get specific. Next is the fashion niche, also a big niche on Instagram, but this includes Ecamm and influencers and brand collaborators. So if you fall under the fashion niche, whether that's in the Ecamm way or the influencer way, make sure you're finding a smaller subset of this niche that hasn't really been served a whole lot. Lastly is the travel niche. This was the niche that I originally started in, and yes, it's a big one, but there's tons of opportunity to get specific. I'm seeing things like budget travel, luxury travel, van life travel, travel with kids. What's the specific angle or story that you can bring to the travel niche on Instagram? All right, by now, I hope you are one step closer to figuring out your niche on Instagram. If you are, yay. Big congrats. Sometimes this is the hardest step. So now that you're clear on your niche, it's time for you to get visible on Instagram. You need followers and eyeballs over to your profile so that they can get to know you and your niche. And for that, I invite you to check out StoryVault. StoryVault is my answer to your question of what do I post to my stories today? Inside of StoryVault, you're gonna find 800 ideas for your Instagram stories, whether you are B2B or B2C. And I cover all seasons of business growth, including visibility, engagement, leads, and sales. Go ahead and head to storyvault.co to grab yours today. To ease in revenue, I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching today's training on how to pick a niche for Instagram. If you like this video, be sure to subscribe and hit the bell so that you don't miss any future trainings just like this one.